Hey guys, it's still from Who Much here. We're just gonna unbox this board game I got off eBay. It's relatively easy to get hold of. It's called Battle for the Universe, and it was released in 1989, which of course was when Sylvester McCoy was the incumbent Doctor. Although inside, a lot of the characters and planets and iconography featured is actually from the Fourth Doctor era. So I'll just unpackage it. This is the main board. So we have various things here, like jelly babies, key to time. I don't know how the rules work, so we're gonna have to work that out as we go along. Read the instructions, which are all included. I got this complete. The instructions are here. This is my friend Alex. We'll be playing the game with. Cool. And then various cards, which we're going to run through in a minute. Cards with characters on them and other such things. The counters were a little disappointing, as they're actually just like your bog standard sort of Ludo type counters. They're not actually like Doctor Who related at all, which is disappointing and a little bit cheap and lazy on the manufacturer's side. I don't know what this silver thing does. I guess we'll find out. That is all that's actually included. So we'll have to see how it goes. Hey, so this is Alex. He is a board game enthusiast, but not a Doctor Who fan per se. So this game is actually like incredibly poor in terms of its depiction of Doctor Who characters and Doctor Who iconography. For instance, this character at the moment is on Magic Recorder. Now, a recorder is a piece of Doctor Who iconography because the second Doctor used to play a recorder. However, there was nothing magic about the recorder. It was just straight. So they've just seen, a recorder, that's Doctor Who. What can we say it does? Magic Recorder. Also, this year I had to look at what a couple of these things are because they're quite obscure. Seal of Diplos is from the Stones of Blood, and Crystal of Konos isn't a thing. It's actually the Crystal of Kronos that appears in the Time Monster. So they've just got that wrong. Anyway, so we're going to go through the cards, which have really terrible drawings that I'll bring up on screen for you. And Alex is going to tell me about the characters. So who's this, Alex?
Who's this? This is the Doctor.
And tell me about the Doctor.
It might be worth noting that I don't know anything about Doctor Who.
This is the
which is why it's really funny. Yeah.
So what?
Because Dylan knows a lot.
Tell me who the Doctor is. Tell me his backstory.
He travels forwards and backwards in time, and he defeats bad guys.
Okay.
He also completely changes how the way he looks every single few years or something like that, completely different person.
How can he do that?
No idea, mate. Okay. He's like this omnipresent, omnipowerful being.
What species is he?
He's human.
No.
Okay.
He's from the planet Gallifrey, which makes him he's a Time Lord.
Oh, okay, he's a Time Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's my bad.
Sure.
My bad.
Here on the board, there's again, I'll show you this. There's a depiction of a Time Lord carrying a dagger, which is, Alex won't know this, but just completely wrong, completely inaccurate. Anyway, carry on.
No, I trust your judgment.
And this Doctor here, this depiction here, which incarnation is that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Right, I'm going to show you now the incarnation that I think that's supposed to represent. So I think it's supposed to be him.
Oh yeah.
But it's just not really.
I mean, sort
of.
Well, I don't know where the stripy things.
No, and it's not. Yeah, it's and also it had been years and years since he was the Doctor when this game was released. Okay, so next character.
Let me just talk about what the Doctor can do.
Oh, so in the game mechanic.
So in the game mechanic, this is my field. So the game in the game mechanic, you have certain things called battles that is pretty standard with any board game about space. You during a battle, you basically just compare power levels and. The Doctor's one of the main characters, and he has an inner force of 100, so I suppose that's a base attack. and he has 50 power with jelly babies, 50 power extra with jelly babies.
Okay, so just a second. What's the relevance of jelly babies then in the game?
No idea whatsoever.
Okay, so this particular incarnation, the Fourth Doctor, would carry around a packet of jelly babies, and that's sort of like a trademark of his.
Yeah, okay.
Again, just a shameless use of the Doctor Who iconography for no reason at all.
Yeah. He has a plus 70 power with Time Destructor. Which is like pretty
straightforward.
Yeah. What's that a reference to? Because it's bothering me how grammatically incorrect that is.
Okay, so the Time Destructor was... Oh, it's from the Daleks Master Plan, which is a 12-part 1960s serial, most of which is missing. So this is a reference to an item from a story that when this game was released couldn't even be watched, and still isn't available to watch because many of the Doctor Who stories are missing from the BBC archives because they were taped over. Well, because all the audio is
it's made by it's got the BBC logo there, so it's made by the BBC.
Well, the BBC don't have access to it. They taped over it, so they're missing.
Oh, really? That's
Anyway, carry on.
Very weird. Plus 18 with the Crystal of Konos. Or is it Konos? How's that pronounced?
Well, it's actually either Kronos or Kronos in reality,
oh, right.
As I've just found out online. So this is just
so this is
just a mess up on the part of the on the part of the game manufacturer.
Oh dear!
I know.
That's a terrible thing. And plus 10 with the sonic gun. What's that one, Dylan?
A sonic gun.
Yeah.
Now there's sonic everything in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I don't know specifically when the first time a sonic gun appeared was in the classic series. So yeah, not a thing, made up.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I've just picked up the Davros character card.
Okay, Davros, tell me about him.
Well, just from what you said before, he leads the Daleks.
Okay.
Isn't he? Is that right?
Yeah, it's a bit more than that though. It's even more than
okay.
just leading.
That's the extent of my knowledge.
So he's the creator of the Daleks.
Oh, he made them. Okay.
Yeah, so he has his bottom half. You can't see it on the drawing, but his bottom half is actually a Dalek.
I've seen pictures like yeah.
So he's one of the Doctor's biggest enemies.
Yeah, he's a bit bad.
He also plays him, right? Well, I think the secondary characters have lower inner force.
Yeah, they all do.
So this is the Master. Tell me about him.
Absolutely no clue. You're gonna have to tell
nothing
me
about him at all.
Completely from scratch.
He's another. He's another enemy of the Doctor.
Yeah. I presume they all are, mate.
Yeah. So, but he's also a Time Lord.
Yeah.
So he's had many different iterations. Okay. I think this is supposed to be a depiction of this guy.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, I get that.
I get the thing, but it doesn't really look alike.
Beard's a bit too long.
He looks a bit heavy metal in there.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like. Have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys? He looks a bit like Julian, Trailer Park Boys. Anyway,
but yeah, the Master went to school with the Doctor,
right?
And it's sort of like
his beard's way too long in that.
It is, yeah.
It's mental.
He's got like a neck beard.
Yeah, he's got a proper neck beard, isn't he?
But he's supposed to be like the Moriarty to the Doctor's show.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, got you.
Cool. This is the Cyber Controller.
Well, yeah, I mean, clearly the leader of the Cybermen.
Absolutely.
Not the creator.
Not the creator.
Yeah. Who created him?
It's really complicated. So we don't really know in the classic series, although there is an audio drama called Spare Parts that goes into it. But in the new series, it was a bloke called John Lumick, and he's played by Trigger off of Only Fools and Horses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Right, wicked. Well, yeah. Anyway, he seems pretty handy with the with the crystal of Kronos. We're gonna say it as Kronos.
We'll say Kronos.
Yeah, we'll say Kronos. But yeah, Cyber Controller.
We'll do a few more characters. So this is Lynx. What can you tell me about him?
Absolutely nothing. I have no idea. Who's Lynx?
So he's a Sontaran.
Yeah, okay.
Which is another alien race that sort of have these kind of potato-looking heads.
Okay. Oh yeah,
you've seen him around.
Yeah, I've seen him about. Yeah.
So he was the first Sontaran to appear in the show.
So is he a bad guy?
He's a bad guy.
Okay,
he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Well, actually, when he's got the hypothetical in the series, but now very real in this board game, sonic gun, he's got a base power, a total power of 190. which surpasses anything the Doctor can get. In fact, so
well, because the Doctor, of course, what's his relationship with guns?
Not great.
Yeah, he's only a very last resort is to use a gun. Yeah, which is why his main weapon of choice is a screwdriver.
That kind of moral structure isn't helping him in this battle against Lynx. Just saying.
An ice warrior. Tell me about him. What are they?
So, ice warriors are going to be warriors of ice.
What planet do they come from, Alex?
What's a cold planet?
You're never going to get it.
Pluto's pretty cold.
Yeah, come on. It is a real planet that exists.
Okay.
Unusually, sort of.
I have no idea.
They're from Mars.
Oh, right.
Weirdly enough. Doesn't really make sense that they're from Mars.
Yeah, Mars probably has a bit of ice on it.
And this is what they look like, so it's supposed to be the one on the left there.
Oh, okay.
So
that's quite good.
Decent.
Yeah. Well, they've got a cloak instead of the neck.
Yeah, I think one of them in that story does wear a cloak though.
Okay.
So
cool.
I think
it's
pretty reasonable. Yeah.
Okay. This guy's pretty good with key to time and time destruction. But overall, he's pretty weak actually. This guy, but I suppose he's not he's not one of the main characters. So he's.
So this is Shock Eye.
Oh yeah, this guy looks pretty good.
So he has what he has. Let me tell me about Shock Eye. What do you think he has?
He looks pretty grotesque. I mean, he's pretty chubby.
Let me show you what Shock Eye actually looks like, because it's absolutely nothing.
Is it really?
Like that car.
Hey BBC, good job, great job there. Yeah.
He looks like that.
For real?
Yeah. That's who it's supposed to be.
Ludicrous.
I don't know what reference image they were going on.
That's terrible. That's just terrible.
I think they must have just been going off a photograph of something else. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think.
But yeah, doesn't it? This is K9. Tell me about K9.
Oh, well, he's a robot dog, isn't he?
That's basically all there is to it.
Yeah. He's a robot dog. He's good. What a great guy. I love the robot dog. Classic pun name as well. It's, very very.
Fun fact actually about the bloke who voiced K9. They used to all rehearse together,
right?
And he would go to the rehearsals, and he would go on his hands and knees and walk around as K9 in the rehearsal.
That's okay. Yeah, he's pretty weird, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he was really. Yeah. I just say he's committed to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, still.
And they're allegedly making a K9 film in a couple of years. It's going to be awful.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
So we found another one that looks absolutely nothing like the intended person. Okay, so this is Romana. Tell me who she is.
She got long white hair.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Okay, right. Well.
So she looks. I
can't wait for this.
She's also a Time Lord.
This is hiking up.
She has appeared in 2 different incarnations in the show.
Okay.
So she either looks like this.
Oh right. Okay.
Or she looks like this.
Yeah, once again,
just no.
So, yeah,
I think they've got genuinely what I think they've used as a reference there, is this.
That there.
Without a hat.
Is that still Romana? Is that not?
No, it's not anything to do with it.
That's not Romana.
When I saw that, I thought Sisterhood of Khan. But no, it's Romana. Anyway, she was a companion to the Doctor for a few years.
I've even seen Doctor Who, mate.
This is how I felt.
If I was going to design a board game around Doctor Who, I would bare minimum like do some research.
I don't know what publicity.
And if I was going to put a character in there, I would make sure that it was the right character that I'm going
to show you now the best one of all. The most hilarious likeness of all.
I'm really excited.
This is Tegan. Tell me about Tegan.
He's 1 letter away.
Okay, you've already got it wrong.
From being.
It's a she.
Okay. She's 1 letter away from being sort of sounding like one of my favourite musicians. Music nerd joke. No, I got nothing.
You've got nothing?
I literally got
nothing.
What
relationship has she got to the Doctor?
I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that she is his auntie. No, she dated him.
No.
Just like a one-time thing with him. No, she's his maid. She's his secretary. I don't know.
She's one of his travelling companions.
Oh, okay. Travelling companions.
Yeah, sure.
I get it. Yeah.
So this is what she actually looks like.
Are you serious, man?
Yeah.
I mean, they're so alike. I mean, what an incredible
she's a
like
flight attendant.
Right.
That's her job. That's why she's dressed like that.
Right.
But in this depiction, she looks like a butcher.
She does look like a butcher. Yeah. What's with the Panama hat?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Well, the Doctor briefly wore a Panama hat.
It's getting worse when she borrowed
incarnation.
She ever borrowed it ever?
So I've just noticed that on the Doctor Who Wikia there is an article for hat.
Oh, nice,
yeah.
Nice.
There's actually
that's
an article.
That's still not like
it's
that.
It's still not.
And
no.
they've just literally just made up. They've made up a completely fresh image.
What are they looking at when they drew that? I'm dying to know. I'd love to sit the bloke down who made this.
So let's. Should we just run down the mechanics of the game, how it works, right? So
briefly.
Let's choose characters first. I think Lynx needs to go in there as well. So do you want to be?
Oh, we've got to do a dice throw, and the person with the highest.
Oh yeah, the person with the highest roll gets the Doctor. Yeah,
of course, the Doctor. So the Doctor has 4 lives in this game, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Doctor has 4 lives.
Which would make sense of him being the 4th Doctor.
So let's explain this to the camera for the viewers at home.
Yeah.
So you can so one person is always the Doctor, and then the person who is not the Doctor gets to choose between either the Master, the Cyber Controller, or Davros to face the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're going to do now. With the person with the highest roll determines who's the Doctor. So I presume, the Doctor's like a better character or something like that, but I don't know. But the game is sort of balanced out, so that the Doctor isn't like massively overpowered, which is
unlike the new series.
Okay. Whoop! Straight over my head. Cool, great. Yeah, roll the old dice, Dylan. 3. Very middle of the road, incredibly middle of the road roll.
2.
Look who's the Doctor. Well, I think that's fitting, isn't it? So you get to place one of your white counters on a TARDIS space on any of these 3 rings that we have here.
All right. Cool.
You're going on that one. Just to annoy you, I'm going to be Davros because he's really good with a made-up weapon. Just so I can use the sonic gun on you at least once, and
sure.
I mean that would give me a base power of 195, so I'm not adverse to using that. So I'm going to place. So is this Davros is the red one, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's sack these other ones off. So where can this get put? Let me just read this a second. Doesn't actually say where these get put. I think maybe on one of the Dalek ones. I think that makes it, or if I'm Davros, then placing it on a Dalek one would make sense.
Yeah, but that applies to the characters. There's Dalek one in the card pack.
Okay, first mechanical fault in the game. They don't tell you where to put a certain counter that is really essential.
Where does it tell you where to put the Doctor on?
Like here in the setting up bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, the TARDIS, the Doctor is a travelling machine which transports him through time and space.
Right. So it doesn't say where you put the code. Yeah, I know, that's ridiculous, isn't it? If you're buying this game, you know that the TARDIS is the Doctor's travelling machine, which you knew that.
Yeah.
And
so why are you using
valuable
space in the text quota that you're given to fill in the instructions? Why are you using space like that to
someone
give
like Pete doing this, aren't they?
to give someone like arbitrary information about the TARDIS that they clearly, like, if they haven't been living under a rock for the last all their life, they're clearly going to know what TARDIS is. Like, even I know what TARDIS is.
Also,
why use it for that arbitrary information instead of saying where an essential counter should go?
They put the TARDIS in lower cases while everyone, which
is it?
As you know,
where?
is a
no. It's in
there's a capital at the start, but the TARDIS is always fully capital.
Oh, is it? Oh,
because
right.
It stands
is
for
acronym. No, I don't know.
It stands for
altering time adjusting
time and relative dimensions in space.
Oh, okay.
Or time and relative dimension in space. It's referred to differently in various story videos.
Potato.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, all good. Right. So I think well, we've settled like that. We're going to put because you got various spaces on the board. Dalek 1, Dalek 2, Dalek 3, Dalek 4, where you collect the characters if you land on them. So I think we've sort of agreed that because Davros is a leader of the Daleks, that he gets placed on any one of the Dalek counters, the Dalek spaces on the board. So I'm going to put him on Dalek 1. Because I think it would be not advantageous to place myself right near them at the start because I'm severely underpowered. Right. So, given that, you're first, I think. So you roll and let's roll. Yeah, let's battle for the universe.
Roll,
battle for the universe. Let's battle for the universe, man. Cool. Got 3.
Okay. So I move counterclockwise, right?
Yeah, you move counterclockwise, I move clockwise.
So I would end on Dalek.
So that, because of the two-player variant, that gets destroyed and taken out.
Okay, so Dalek
3 is toast.
It's been bashed with a baseball bat by Ace, am I right?
Yeah. Shot by the sonic gun.
Oh.
Yeah. Even I know now that would never happen.
There's a sonic blaster.
Oh, look at this!
What's going to happen now?
Oh no, I'm counting. Wait,
you know what's going to happen now is that the sonic gun the sonic gun's bound to be a real thing, and some anorak is going to write in the comments. Oh, actually, in the Mask of Mandragora, the Doctor produces a sonic gun from his pocket. I don't care, right? It doesn't matter. The game manufacturers clearly don't understand, and we're using that.
I think you'll find.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. So this Black Guardian gets murked. Black Guardian's dead. One fell swoop. Black Guardian.
Nice one.
Toast. Goodbye, Black Guardian. Right, my go now. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, you've landed on a TARDIS space.
I can't use it though.
I quite like this look at the sort of bird's eye view of the TARDIS.
It is pretty cool. I mean, the artwork's not bad.
It's just not accurate.
It's quite, I mean, it's pretty. It's a really pretty game. Like, it's just not, just saying not accurate. It's very 80s.
Yeah, 89 it was
very, very 80s. It still hasn't really recovered from the 80s. Yeah, it's just...
This was, of course, 89. Why is that a significant year in the history of Doctor Who?
I don't know, but you're going to tell me.
Because that was the year when the original series was axed.
Oh.
So this was like right in the peak. So actually this was reissued, I believe, in 1990, which is after the show had stopped airing.
So it's all the shows all come to a head.
Yeah, so this iconography will be but a memory to people buying this. Yeah.
Such a tragedy. The tragedy of Battle for the Universe. Yeah. They tried. Go on, your go, mate.
Alright, it's my go.
Rolling. I need to get some characters, man.
They see me rolling.
They hating.
3.
Okay. You're on Garen, mate. Who's Garen?
Let me find out. I don't actually know who Garen is. It'll be from some obscure. I'm gonna bet that it's from a 4th Doctor story. Again, some anorak in the comments is going to berate me for not having seen this story. I'm
Garen.
So I'm actually doing a marathon right now to rectify that. So Garen is. Oh, I have seen this story. I just didn't remember the name of this character. Is the bloke from the Reboss Operations.
Garen
He's gone.
What, Karen? 6. Alright, I've got options now. Would you permit me to look at certain cards to see which one I should go for?
Since it's our first time,
Yeah.
As long as we both get that privilege, that's fine,
Cool.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, mutant. Right, okay. Right, so I've got choice between mutant 2 as a character that I can get on my team, or Ace.
Tell me about Ace, Alex.
She's bloody Ace. Yeah, she's absolutely Ace.
So she's
got a nice badge.
So her jacket's covered in badges.
Oh, cool.
So she was a companion to the 7th Doctor. So she would have been the most recent companion actually when this game was made. And she was a bit of a bad man. So she used to she beat up a Dalek with a
bad woman.
Yeah, I mean the expression is bad man, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
She beat up a Dalek with a baseball bat, famously. She used to make her own explosives. She was like a bit of a gangster. However, she had this really BBC accent, so it was quite like 1980s children's telly trying to do gangster character.
Not the 9 o'clock news.
Yeah,
sort of, yeah.
Bit of a tearaway, but yeah, that's Ace.
If held by the Doctor, I'm not the Doctor.
Held by the
Doctor. She's
cradled in his arms.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't use her anyway, so not going to use Ace. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting mutant 2. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family, mutant 2.
Oh wait, can he be? Surely you can only have Daleks.
No. These guys, so I could have had Ace. But she wouldn't have had any kind of inner force with me. She would have been a redundant card.
Oh, okay. So you can have
anyone, yeah.
Okay,
except the Doctor, who can only have followers.
I thought you could only have your Daleks if you were Davros.
No.
Right, got you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what balances it out. Is
the Doctor isn't
right,
completely
so he can only
OP,
have companions, and you can have.
I can have out, mate.
Sure.
But should I get an Ace as like a passive aggressive way of ensuring that you can't get, stop you from getting followers?
I guess that's the choice to make, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I want to be able to fight you if the time comes. Oh, there we go. Sure, go. Oh, it's a battle.
Battle Zone 3.
Battle Zone 4. 3. Yeah, Battle Zone 3. Yeah, Battle Zone 3. Right.
So Battle Zone 3 takes up 2 spaces.
Yeah, big deal. Big deal. This is it's all gonna go down. Are you gonna battle me or are you not?
Yeah, I'll battle you. Yeah, let's see why not.
Okay, cool. Right.
For the sake of the viewers.
Yeah, okay, make it exciting. Cool. So selecting character for battle.
So I've got to be the Doctor.
I've got
no choice anyway.
You've got no choice. You got 4 lives, so worth the risk. Why not?
Yeah. How many lives does the Doctor have in actual reality in the show?
I don't know.
So Time Lords have 13 lives.
Oh, okay.
Time Lords can just give out extra lives, as and when.
Just give them out.
Yeah. So like one time they were like. They asked the Master to do something for them, and they were like, "Look, we know you're on your last life. You can have some more if you just do this favour for us."
Right.
Doesn't really make sense, but it means that the longevity of Doctor Who is secure. So
yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, can continue as a franchise. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to send in my mutant number 2, as just a what is known in the board game world as a chump blocker. Yeah, just one that's kind of just throw away, but you need to just throw them out so you don't risk your main guy. So I'm going to throw mutant 2 out there as a chump blocker. You're going in as the Doctor. Yeah. So I guess is it the challenger or the defender that rolls first? I presume it's the.
And it does specify in the instructions. You have to say, "I challenge," and then your opponent.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, let's sack that off. That's a bit it's a bit daft.
It's important. It says it in the instructions. We're doing it.
All right, if you say so. Challenging player goes first. So you roll for the ring of weapons and devices.
The ring of stolen and reappropriated iconography. Right. 2.
So you go clockwise, you get the jelly babies.
Brilliant.
So there we go. It's 150 versus 45.
So I win.
You outbeat me like more than thrice. 6.
This is all right. This isn't
terrible. You know, I'm entertained by it.
I recently got Trump the board game in a charity shop.
What's that?
Donald Trump the board game.
Your joke? That's a thing?
Yeah.
What's that a thing?
It's like a Monopoly type thing, like a business thing. Yeah. It was rubbish. The mechanic of it was just like really boring. It was just like lasted about 10 minutes. Go all over these mutants.
Mate, I love them. Absolutely love them. It's just so charming, For record, Mutants 1 through 4 don't have any difference in stats.
And neither do any of the other creatures though. Like all the Daleks are the same one here.
Yeah.
As the Sidemen, etc.
Yeah. I think they're just numbered just purely for. I don't even know actually. There's no reason why they're numbered.
So you know which? I guess
if they're all the same. Yeah. There's another bad point about this game. Arbitrary numbers on the things. In fact, it takes away. I think the numbering, like Mutant 3, just takes away from his character. You know, it like kind of, just numbering him. He's just like it's like he's in prison or something. You know, it's just like mad.
I once played Man 1 in a musical.
Man 1.
Oh
my god. Was there a Man 2 and Man 3?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
that'd have been really funny.
That'd have been worse than Man 1, I think, actually.
Just being called Man would be better than Man 1, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the Man. 1.
So is it Battlezone 3 again? Oh no, you're going counterclockwise.
Yeah, so Battlezone 3 again.
Or you could go to Ace. You could get a companion.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, Ace is still in the deck.
Oh, yeah.
You get an Ace.
Ace. Nice
one. You get Ace.
Ace is Ace.
Ace is Ace, yeah. Who's Barusa?
Okay, tell me about Barusa. Again, the card looks nothing like him, but it's not funny enough to show you what he does look like.
Well,
I think
I'll put it up to the...
there he is.
Put it up to the thing, just because viewers at home can see how little like actual Barusa looks.
So Barusa again has had a couple of incarnations. Why is that? Why do you think he's looked different?
Right, is Barusa a Time Lord?
Yeah.
Right, because it's the same colour as the Master.
This is Barusa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not hilarious.
It's
but
not funny,
accurate
but
either. Yeah.
Maybe this is some future incarnation of Barusa that we've not seen.
Maybe, yeah. But he's a Time Lord anyway.
He's
like
a Time Lord,
Doctor.
yeah.
So he's an antagonist, obviously.
Well, in some stories, he's an antagonist. In others, he's all
right.
He's on the Doctor's side.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. Anyway, I'm taking him. So this guy has an inner force of 30. Not terrific, but with the mutant, probably be all right. I've got high hopes. My team's growing. That's the main thing.
So I've got weird alternate Fourth Doctor and Ace at the moment. Cool. Oh. 5.
Sideman 1's ousted.
Boom.
Gone.
Deleted, if you will.
Whittling down my options. Roller's time. So Tegan's a follower.
She's a companion of the Doctor.
Okay, companion of the Doctor, right, yeah. Right, well, I'm going to get Tegan.
Okay.
Because I
which
can't do
country
anything
do you think
else.
Tegan is from?
I'll see a picture of her first, I think.
Okay.
This one, yeah.
I mean, her full name is Tegan Yovanka.
Oh, Russia.
No. It wasn't really a clue, actually.
It wasn't really. Okay. Bahrain?
She's from Australia.
Australia. Okay, cool. Yeah, that definitely wasn't a clue.
Apparently, when they were deciding what she was going to be called, some production assistant wrote down Tegan. Or Yovanka, but they just put Tegan Yovanka.
Okay.
And then that became her full
name. Yeah,
name.
that's the thing, right, okay. Yeah.
So the story goes, anyway.
Yeah, right, well, she's on my team doing absolutely nothing. I've just literally got her to spite you.
Right, fair. Fair.
Soz.
That's alright.
That's how it works, mate. You understand?
Cool. Let's do it.
Cool. So you're the challenger. So you roll for this thing.
I challenge Aleks
Oh no! I have to accept. Magic recorder, sorry. Let's have a look. What's the magic recorder do? I think this might double my power.
I'm absolutely naff all in the actual show.
Well, yeah.
So it's just literally a recorder.
Oh my god, look at this. Finally, if the silver counter lands on the magic recorder, then that adds 150 to each character's inner force.
Some miscreant has come into the room and moved this, so it'll be in a different position.
Yeah. Order is restored.
That's better.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, where were we?
So we're mid-battle. So what's just happened is I've just got the magic recorder.
Okay.
Which boosts my characters.
Famous magic recorder.
Yeah.
From BBC TV stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's boosted my character. Am I saying this right? Barusa, yeah. Barusa's inner force. It's boosted it by 150. So now his inner force is 180, combined with Mutant 3's inner force of 45. So you're on 190. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So that means that I win this battle. So that means that.
I lose a life.
You lose a life.
I regenerate into a freaky alternate Peter Davison, which
Yeah.
unfortunately it isn't a feature of this game.
I think that might be why they're numbered actually for the purposes of binning. So so I can't get Cyberman 1 because it's only Cyberman.
Right. Yes, that actually does make sense.
That does make sense. Yeah. I was having a go at it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, BBC. I didn't mean to doubt you.
Who actually did manufacture this game? It'll be someone on behalf of BBC. The games team Huddersfield.
All right.
They've used Times New Roman font on the back.
Oh, classic.
The blurb reads, "Join the phenomenal trailblazing Time Lord
Sorry, correct.
in an exciting and truly timeless adventure."
Timeless, nice.
So we've got like 3 or 4 friends who are copywriters, and this is what they get paid to do.
Yeah.
A truly timeless adventure of science fiction, hyphen.
What?
The game which draws together the Doctor, his companions, and his many daunting assailants.
Another common hyphen.
Yeah. Meet the fascinating challenges on the ring of weapons and devices, which they've capitalised to make it seem like a catchy name.
Ring of weapons and devices.
Encounter the danger of the perilous black hole. Build all your inner force to face the ultimate struggle in the battle for the universe. That's appallingly written. Really bad. And the picture's black and white on the back as well. It's atrocious.
Budget. Oh, it's upside down. Should we keep it upside down now?
It features probably the worst Doctor Who logo of all as well.
Yeah.
It's not great. 4, 5, 6.
Whoa!
Oh! Battlezone 2.
Battlezone 2. Let's have a look. What happens here? Right, Battlezone 2. You may, if you wish, challenge to battle any one player on any of the 2 intersecting rings.
Okay.
So that's that. Yeah, you can challenge.
So I challenge Alex. Can I choose not to challenge you?
You can. It says you may if you wish.
I might just not.
Oh, who's Rani?
Right, pronounced Rani.
Rani. Okay.
The Rani, in fact.
Let's get her out. Is it a she?
She's a she.
She's a she.
She's a female Time Lord. 1. Morbius.
So
another
Morbius gets shunned in the game. Goodbye, Morbius. We don't like him.
Mate.
We don't like him. He's gone. TARDIS, mate. You're on the TARDIS.
Why am I making that noise?
Is that the sound that it makes?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Good guess from it.
What do you think the onomatopoeic representation of that is in Doctor Who comics?
Do it again. Be like wow.
Almost, yeah. It's warp.
Warp. Nice. It's got the word warp in there as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Anyway.
Wicked.
So what happens when I'm on the TARDIS? Oh, so I can warp to any other space, right?
Warped, yeah. Dalek 2. Got 2 Daleks on the team, mate.
Nice.
I think this is where the game's starting to get very, very imbalanced.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty impressive team.
I've still just got Ace.
Yeah, well, I need to decide who I'm sending in.
Cool. I've got to send the doc in. Just the way it is, isn't it? Some things will never change. Solid team.
Now.
Weird alternate 4th Doctor. Tegan as Butcher.
Yeah.
And Ace looking pretty normal actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's all good. Yeah. Right. So there we go.
That's my phone.
So, do you remember anything about the Ice Warriors, Alex?
From Mars, aren't they?
From Mars!
Yeah, I'm learning.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so there we go. I'm the proud owner of the Ice Warrior. So who am I sending in? That's the question. You're really, really overpowered.
You can send Davros in if you want.
Could send Davros,
But then you're out of the game if
basically
you...
suicide.
No, you can send Davros in with the 2 Daleks.
Yeah, but that would still be...
That'll still be less.
Black hole, well he's dead anyway.
Yeah.
Instantly. Brutal, so brutal. You got another follower.
Speaking of which, follow me. Who much? At Who much on Twitter. I'll put a link in the description.
Oh god, that's so great.
This is a killer team. These are some of the best Doctor Who companions ever as well. Ace, Tegan and Romana. Like, what a dream team.
Kit it out, man. You got a base inner force of 250. I think I've well and truly lost this game.
Is this a flaw in the game then?
I think it's a definite flaw in the game, yeah.
So when do we win? I forgot.
When I suppose until you've whittled down my forces enough so that I'm forced to lose Davros. Garrett.
It's that bloke from the Rebus operation, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You said that oh yeah, of course, the Rebus operation.
Yeah. That one, yeah.
That one.
Got time, Lord.
A baddie.
Chump blocker, mate. That's what it is.
Omega, a chump blocker.
Sorry.
Absolute
yeah.
sacrilege.
This guy, chump blocker. Yeah, that's what he is. Oh boy. He's only gone and got K9.
K9.
This is, I can't cope with this. How can a dog, swing for 50?
Battlezone 3. Let's bloody do it.
That's it. Right, I'm going to send out...
I challenge Alex.
to a battle he's never ever going to win ever. This seems to just be... This is pretty...
Are we definitely playing it right?
I think we're definitely playing it right, you know. I think it's a pretty just broken game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Morbius, he's gone, isn't he?
There'd be ways of doing it though, wouldn't there, where you could adapt it for yourself?
Yeah.
So that the Doctor wasn't so overpowered.
Yeah, definitely.
You could just make him,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get Dalek
Dalek 3. Nice one.
Right,
Alex.
sweet.
Got a little army now.
This is the most powerful I can possibly get now. Right, so...
I challenge Alex. Let's do it.
I think... Coming at you with
Davros. Davros is going in, guys.
With 3 Daleks. So you're on 350 now. Got really...
That's about how much it costs for a 4th Doctor TARDIS on eBay. Am I right, guys?
If I get 6 now... I can beat you.
Well, let's make it happen then.
Dead.
And that's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game. The Doctor wins as
usual.
Business as usual.
Justice once, everybody lives.
Yeah. So my final thoughts. I like that it exists. I think it definitely serves a purpose. It's good to have Doctor Who board games because it's a great show. I presume I haven't really watched a lot of it, but it's got a lot of fans.
That's the next video.
Yeah,
we're going to show them the twin dilemma.
Yeah, so that's all exciting. We're going to promise that all of my Doctor Who viewing is going to be on camera. No, that's not true.
That is a promise he's just made.
Mechanically, the thing that really lets it down with how look based it is, I'm into dice rolling as being a look, but look has to be an element of something that's a bigger picture. This is why I don't really like games like Monopoly and stuff like that, because it's all pretty much look based. There's one element of kind of skill towards the beginning, once you've decided via a dice roll and another look based thing who's going to be the Doctor. The person choosing the antagonist, that's sort of that's a choice, but even then there's nothing really to differentiate the antagonists apart. There's no real kind of they're all pretty much the same. Nothing really screams out to me as exciting or tactical, and it's all very plain. The thing that I think really lets it down the most, and I think when you're creating a board game that's based off of a series or off of a film or off of books or something like that, like great examples being like the Battlestar Galactica board game is absolutely incredible. But one of the reasons it's incredible is because of the attention to detail with the theme. It's clearly done by people who love Battlestar Galactica, have done loads of research into it, and the theme is so strong you feel like you're immersed in the series. You feel like you're in the series playing this game.
You don't feel like that with this game.
Yeah, because of just stupid little attentions to detail, like spelling Kronos wrong. But even if it was spelled right, I mean, you mentioned that's
yeah. So there's a time on a story from 15 years earlier than this game was made, and there's a really obscure reference that even I had to Google.
And a magic recorder that doesn't exist.
Sonic Gun again.
Sonic Gun again, which to our knowledge.
It's one of those things that's like where they're just taking, that's a recognisable thing from Doctor Who and appropriating it, and they just clearly have no love for the show and really understand.
The character art as well is just atrocious.
That's the most the worst one. Actually, the worst thing. That's worse than the Kronos thing.
Yeah,
the characters on the cards, as you saw earlier, look nothing like the characters.
And there's nothing that will reduce your immersion in the game more than it not looking like the series that it's supposed to be based on.
I don't get what was difficult about literally showing somebody a photo of that character and saying, draw this. So what would you play again?
No.
I don't think I would.
Yeah. Maybe try it with different amount of players, but I imagine it'd just be the same story, just a lot longer, which doesn't really appeal.
Yeah, no, it doesn't appeal. And there'd be so many more goes where nothing happens, actually.
Yeah. Indeed, yeah.
Has it made you want to watch more Doctor Who? I don't think so.
It has actually, because but that's mainly you explaining the lore and all the kind of backstory behind all the different things, and that's kind of okay, this is a really detailed universe. This seems like something I'd be willing to get into,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about your thoughts on the game, Dylan, from Doctor Who fans' perspective?
Yeah, I think we've just gone over basically everything. That the attention to detail is absolutely shocking. I don't know how some of the mistakes like the drawings could have happened. The references on it is just a really bizarre mix of really recognisable iconography like the Jelly Babies, the recorder, and K9, and then the other stuff that I had to Google, like Garen from the Rebus operation. It was just everything about it is inexplicable to me, and I'd really love to have an insight as to the process in which the game was made, just to find out how all this stuff happened.
Overall, out of 10?
4.
Yeah, I'd give it probably 2.
I think 4 just because it's a Doctor Who thing and because I was amused by the bad drawings, which is not a good reason for
I'm immune to the mawkish Doctor Who fanboyism, so I'm going to give it a 2.
Cool. Join us again next time. I'll probably be talking about my Doctor Who marathon that I'm doing, which is so I'm watching every classic story, but I'm watching it in 2 halves. So I split the classic series in 2 halves, and I'll watch one from one half, one from the second half, one from one half, one from the second half. So far I've watched Unearthly Child and Planet of Evil and the Daleks. Next I'm going to go back again and watch Pyramids of Mars. So this is quite a nice, interesting way of watching it. So I'll probably update you on that. And then Aleks and I will probably play another board game. So
at some point.
Smell you later.
Bye.
Bye.